Won't go. Rebound Bosh. Back out to Allen. His three-pointer. Bang! Tie game with 5 seconds remaining.
Oh yeah. We packing somebody up tonight. Hey. Come on in, take your shoes off before we close the door. Few rules, heat pack in the air, we about to blow. This the basement, ain't nobody safe, you already know. Grab a seat and kick your feet before you get too comfortable. You want the X's and the O's, the trade, yes and no. Friends and the foes, the butlers and the heroes. You can feel it in your soul, when the ring is the goal. But if somebody need to go, we be sure to let you know. Going hard for my dogs is an everyday thing. Like Jimmy down the lane of 13 off the screen. Whole squad keep it tucked like number 17. Bring your takes and your memes, going hard for the team. Going down in the basement. It's going down in the basement. Get your takes off. Get your takes off. Going down in the basement.
Hello. Happy birthday to me, motherfuckers. I don't give a damn if it's Dwayne Wade's birthday.
You're muted.
Howdy ho.
He doesn't give a damn if it's Dwayne Wade's birthday. It's also his birthday.
It's also my birthday because the Buffalo Bills lost and they're never going to win a Super Bowl.
It's also my birthday because the San Francisco 49ers are getting belt to ass right now. Don't wish Royal a happy MLK Day. He will crash out.
That'll be the end of this show.
You are no longer muted. He is no longer here.
So yeah, the Miami Heat played a basketball game tonight. They won it. I don't know how. LeBron James is the GOAT of basketball and sports, and I will vigorously defend his legacy. If anyone has an issue with that, come see me in the comments. Ooh, $5 dono. I don't know how to put donos up. Anyways.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's happening, niggas? Why Stone go?
I think he has to leave every time someone joins because
whatever. Yeah, that shit's fucking up. Either way, welcome to the Basement Sports Network post-game show. I'm your host, the birthday boy, Royal A. Shepherd. Joined with me by, I'm glad we added some melon up here, the chairman of the Kane Gang, Kane Ricky J. Mark. We got my boy Sheltman down there at the bottom. We got my boy Stone down there. And we got my boy J. Kell with the $5 dono. Said, notice they beat good teams when asterisk ain't playing. And happy B-Day, Royal. Appreciate you, gang. Appreciate you. Niggas say they ain't giving me no money on that Cash App. Fuck y'all then. You can donate to the channel. That works just fine for me too. I got the bank card of that bitch too. I donate to myself. Either way, the Miami Heat beat what many believe to be the best team in the NBA today, the Oklahoma City Thunder, 122-120, in a very, very lovely game for me. Because no, I don't care about Dwayne's birthday. Because for one, Tyler Herro decided to give me the best birthday gift of all. And on top of that, Bam Adebayo was a fucking dog. My girl Heather with the $9.99 dono. She said it's Roy's birthday and the real meaning of this day. If you're a true basement OG, you already know what time it is. Thank you, Heather. Appreciate you. But yeah, Bam had a 30 ball and a bunch of shit was going on. This show's gonna be relatively short. I say that every time, and then we end up doing like 40 minutes. But I really want this to be short because I got to go to work in the morning and I got to go to sleep. So we're going to start with people's thoughts on the game. My boy Dan, the film gent, consistency is key, even though he has not been consistent this year. With the $5 dono, he said, well. I'm not going to clap tonight because I'm holding my microphone. Go ahead. Yeah, there you go, Stone. The Buffalo Bills are choking clowns. That's all I got to say. Now back to the post game. For sure. But yeah, Miami beat OKC tonight in a game where Shea had 39 points and went to the free throw line 13 times. But Bam was able to give the Heat 30 points. You got 19 from Powell, You got 16 from Pele Larson. You got a game from Kasparas that wasn't good shooting wise, but it gave me some thoughts that I think I want to dig into a little bit later on in the show. So somebody remind me to do that. W. Brody with the $5 donation, he said, my sister got married today. Tyler Herro didn't play, and we beat the Thunder. Today was a good day. You missed the most important part of today, W. Brody 55. Today is Royal A. Shepherd's birthday. Okay? Bottom left corner, my son Nikola. I'm not setting them up for this. So we're gonna start in order of people who arrived here first. Shelton, want to hear your thoughts on whatever it is that you want to talk about today.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't watch a single second of this game because I was hate watching the 49ers lose, but I did watch the box score. Yeah, I mean, beating the Thunder is, I guess, impressive. It's certainly impressive when you have like 4 guys out. But yeah, I mean, it's nice to see Bam have another good game. I think it's like 2 and 3 or 3 and 4 or something that he's had good games. Stacking them together, as one Eric Spoelstra would say, which I will get into later, of course. But I mean, anytime you can beat the Thunder, I feel like it's like impressive in some capacity. Also, fuck Chet Holmgren. He's a fake depoy candidate, as are most depoy candidates every single year. Just another center 4 or 5 type player that is just simply not as good as defender as Ben Adebayo is, and he's probably going to win the award in front of him, so it doesn't matter.
Brock Purdy also just fumbled the ball, Alex Shelton. So you're hate watch.
Fuck the 49ers. I hate that fucking team.
The nasty man coming through once again.
Get the fuck out of here. 1 reception, 1 catch, talking all that shit. Game of your fucking life against the Eagles, and you have 300 fucking yards in your career. Fuck you, you stupid bitch.
Hey Shelton, we got $100 on the board, and this needs to be acknowledged. Appreciate you, Dr. Nasty. With the $100 dono, it say happy birthday. Even though if you look at the bottom part of my name, it tell you where them donos need to go. To the Royal A. Shepherd Personal Fund. Okay? That's the cash app. We being shameless as fuck tonight. Stone, let me hear your thoughts on the game tonight.
Listen, addition by subtraction. I do not believe in coincidences. That is one thing that I firmly stand on. And so when a certain player doesn't play and all of a sudden like they're competitive against a really good team and they can actually close the game out and win it, I notice. I'm a noticer. And so like I'm not going to say that they won because Tyler Herro didn't play, but I'm going to say that they won because Tyler Herro didn't play. There's one less player on the court for the other team to hunt when that happens. It's really difficult to stop the bleeding when you have him and Norm closing out games, especially with Davion Mitchell out. And so tonight, like Pele made a huge play where he kind of dove like a spastic person and he was able to draw that offensive foul against Shea. And like, that was the difference in the game, really. That allowed them to go down on the other end and get the lead, and they were able to close it out. And so shout out to them. The rotations weren't designed by a crackhead tonight, at least it didn't feel. And like Jakucionis had a horrible game, but like credit to him, he kept competing. He fouled out. He was competing so hard. And so like, you know, I'm cool with that from a rookie fouling out, like just trying to do something rather than just like get your face pounded in like Nikola Jovic kind of did as a rookie. So I don't know. I thought the guys were pretty good tonight. Bam, the biggest thing's Bam. Like when Bam plays like this, he's going to always give them a chance. And so that was cool that he showed out on PG1's birthday.
Yeah, bro. He know I needed that. But also, I'm not holding out hope that he's going to continue to play like this. Like I said the first time that he had the 29-point explosion, like, look, it's nice when you get games like this from Bam, but the only thing that you can hope for is that he plays the game with the same mindset, that he comes into these games looking to be aggressive, looking to be somebody. The nasty man with another $100 donor. He said, check you out, Royal. I will. Appreciate you, nasty man. Sneaker boy. This is my boy, Jeff. Come on now. 99 ping pong chong chong dollars fuck is you talking about? He said, always have a chance without 14. Happy birthday, Royal. 9 greater than 14. Yes. Was that like the currency symbol that you just, I don't know. They look the same. 9s and 9s.
Is that Pokey dollars?
Pokey bucks. Kang, Ricky J. Mart. How are you?
Yeah, don't worry about all that. Royal A. Shepherd, Pompano's finest flame, the black run basement rose up with your name. A true black king with a calm, steady glaze, or gaze, and glaze, just glaze. I like both. You turn every hard season into brighter days. From Pompano streets, where the real ones stand tall, you built up a platform that answered the call. Basement doors open, the whole culture in view. And every last headline feels sharper with you. You lead with a vision that never gets small. You make the big moments feel close to us all. With cadence and grit, you don't fold under weight. You set the whole tempo. You dictate the rate. So here's to your birthday. Let's raise up the sound. Let respect hit the air and let love go around. Long life, more wins, more joy on your route. Here's to Mr. Royal A. Shepherd. No question, no doubt.
Appreciate you, big dog. Appreciate you, my boy. That boy is spitting though. That's my guy. Fuck that. Let's talk about the game a little bit.
Oh God, what was in that? Oh God. No, that wasn't.
You put liquor in there?
Oh, jeez. I gotta stay on my Dean. All right. I apologize to those of you watching this if I become out of pocket by the end of this. Apparently, someone spiked my grape juice. Oh boy.
Turn water into wine over there, man. Vibes with Ben with the 199. Don't appreciate you. He said, really hope we get Ja, but do this to lose to the bombs. Wait, we do this but lose to bombs. Oh, because that's what mediocre teams do. They win some games that they shouldn't. They lose some games that they should win, and then they do everything else in between. So this is going to be unconventional. I know I would start with Bam normally because he was the leading scorer, but to be perfectly honest with you, he shot like shit. He shot 9 for 22. It's just that 6 of those makes came from 3. He was 6 of 10 from 3, so he was heated up. Like it would have been another long night had he missed a couple of those threes that he took. But I want to talk about Kasparas a little bit because he got the start tonight. And to be honest with you, Stone, you said he played like shit. I don't feel that. I feel like I saw enough tonight to justify him playing over Drew Smith. But also, that didn't take much. That's a very low bar, so I will make sure. Hello.
Oh, no.
Hey, yo.
Hello.
She's in the other room.
She's in this room, Ricky. She's right. I can turn my head to the left and look at.
Okay, so welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Basement Sports Network. Royal is currently on a 6.5 hour break. I want to swing this over to Sheltman tonight. What are your thoughts?
Hold on. I got it. I'm back on track. It's a $4.99 dono from a black kid 41. Appreciate you. You say Ricky over there getting loose off a Taylor Port.
We don't drink longbacks here. Okay.
Come on now, hood juice. But no, I want to talk about Kasparas a little bit because, like I said, he got the start and he didn't shoot the ball well. But I thought he like you alluded to, like there was a lot of activity going on there, and I think he did a lot of good things, like 7 assists to 0 turnovers, something that we've seen from point guard play. But the 5 rebounds helped. He looked way more settled in than I would expect from somebody getting a start at this point in his career. So since you're the one who said he played bad, Stone, I'm starting with you on this conversation. Was the well-roundedness of his game enough
for you to be comfortable kind of like eliminating Drew Smith from the rotation at all? Or did the warts kind of outweigh the positives from him tonight?
Get Drew Smith out of there. As just because he shot it bad. Like, I was more referencing that he shot it poorly.
Yeah, Drew Smith shot worse, by the way. He was 1 for 8.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like 4-on-5 on offense when Drew Smith is out there. He doesn't create spacing, and he's not a threat to drive to the basket. So it's like you are playing with one less player out there on offense. It's like when they have Tyler Herro on defense. Yeah, I'm with giving Kasparas the Drew Smith minutes. He's probably the closest thing they have to a real point guard, so I'm intrigued by that. I cannot believe I missed Davion Mitchell either, but that's kind of where the Drew make me feel. So it was cool to see Kasparas out there. Like, I hope when Davion Mitchell comes back, they don't just eliminate his minutes altogether, but that's probably what they will do. And if it were up to me, it would be, get Drew Smith out of the rotation. Just have him as in that UD role where he like player coach. I'm cool with that. But Drew Smith on the basketball court.
Sioux Falls, me, brother. Like, that's where he needs to be. That's where he should remain. So the thing about Drew Smith is, while he didn't shoot the ball well, he also did some other shit. Like, he stopped Chet from getting that game-tying or game-winning dunk in the closing moments of his game. So, like, there is that for him. So that was cool. But, like, overall, I think with Drew Smith, it's kind of the opposite of what I was saying with Kasparas, where the warts clearly outweigh kind of the positives that he does on the court. He's just not talented enough to be out there. Like, that's the reoccurring thought for me whenever I watch Drew Smith play, is just he's just not talented enough to be out there. I don't want to spend all this show being hyper negative on Drew Smith, so I want to kind of like pivot this to a more positive tone. Shelton, you watch the box score. So the box score doesn't give you the details. Let's talk about somebody's box score who does move the needle a little bit. Let's talk about maybe not Norm either, because Norm was fucking horrible. Let's talk about Myron Gardner a little bit, Shelton. Myron Gardner had a stretch in this game where he hit 3 straight threes, and then he got a putback dunk. So he went 4 for 4 from this game and gave us 11 points in 15 minutes. I'm not going to ask a stupid question like, should he play or anything like that? But, like, does that give you any more hope that there is some development going on beyond this, like the main guys in this roster?
No.
Okay.
Myron Gardner is a third-rate NBA player on a second-rate NBA franchise. He should not be in the league, let alone on a roster. I don't care if he went 4 for 4 tonight. I don't care if he had 11 points. It's probably going to be his career high. He played 2 less minutes than Kel'el Ware. Good for him. If we're talking about stacking days, I do want to pivot back to Drew Smith a little bit. In the last 15 games, Drew Smith is averaging 6 points, 2 assists, and 1.8 rebounds on 40% shooting and 32% from 3. I would like to question Erik Spoelstra. Why is he in the game if he is not stacking good games? I would like how many games consecutively do we need to stack before the stack gets high enough, and then we can tip the stack over and actually play NBA minutes? It's very confusing to me why someone can tear their knee, tear their Achilles, and continue to maintain themselves on a roster when they were undrafted and continually put up dog shit performance after dog shit performance. But just because you get a couple deflections here and there every game, you get consistently 20 minutes a game. It's embarrassing. I don't want to see him in the lineup anymore. I don't care if Jakucionis was 1 of 7. He's a rookie. That will come with time. Give the young players with talent more minutes. It's that fucking simple. Stop playing Myron Gardner. Stop playing Drew fucking Smith. Stop playing the Italian dude that's 37 years old on an expiring deal. I don't care about
these. He was good tonight.
I don't care. You want to know what he's averaging the last 15 games? Simone Fontecchio is averaging 5.1 points per game, 2.5 rebounds per game, 1 assist per game on 33% shooting and 34% from 3. I don't want to see these fucking idiots anymore. Play your talented players. Play your first-round picks, please. I am begging you. Kel'el Ware is 45 seconds away once the 4 brain cells in his head start working together from asking for a trade to any other fucking team, and he is going to average 25 and 12 for 5 straight fucking seasons because we don't know what the fuck we are doing. Just stop. It's annoying.
It is. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not going to spend too much time going around in the circle. You guys can pivot back to old players if you want to, but I am moving this show along. Ricky, I think I'm glad that Shelton brought up Kel'el Ware because that was the primary topic of our last stream, which I think you were the MVP of, by the way. But Kel'el Ware, after Spo's harsh words to him after that game, he walked those comments back earlier today. Kel'el Ware also had a response that I wasn't, particularly fond of. But today he got 16 minutes and responded with 7 points on 3 of 11 shots. He got 11 shots up in 16 minutes, and he had 9 rebounds. What were your thoughts on kind of like that whole situation? You can kind of pick apart any piece of that you want and talk about it.
I think you guys kind of covered the weird discrepancy in how certain players have a certain leash and everything. And I mean, we know that Drew Smith has been through a lot from an injury standpoint, pretty much exploding both legs in successive seasons. But he does play hard. I don't think he takes any possessions off. He's just not that talented. At least on this level. I don't want to say he sucks completely because he can go to YMCA right now and cook everybody there. That's just how it is when you're in the NBA. If you're in the NBA, it's a strong chance you can go to a local pickup run and cook there. It's just, when you're next to better players.
He not cooking me.
Okay, you see, he doesn't have to cook you because all he has to do is cook a spoon. But anyways, the thing with Drew Smith is he tries hard. He tries very hard, and Spo likes that. He likes that out of his player. Y'all like that, huh? Yeah, he likes that when his players do that. We know that Kel'el Ware, has a motor that is questionable. But even so, even with this questionable motor, I don't want to relitigate the last show, but kind of speaks for itself, right? I mean, he kind of ended his remarks, at least from what I was able to see, is like, he wants me to produce, but at the same time, I was also getting more minutes a few weeks ago. He's not wrong. I want Kel'el to stand up for himself. He should. He really should.
I just want to piggyback off Ricky there a little bit.
Pause.
He didn't. Yes, pause. He didn't do anything wrong to get benched. That's
we're
the
aware
biggest
of, at
issue
least.
I have. Yeah, I mean, if there's something going on behind the scenes, obviously we're not privy to that information. He had an outstanding stretch of games, and then Tyler Herro comes back from injury. He is now forced to start in the starting lineup, and someone is the odd man out, and it happens to be Kel'el Ware. And that would frustrate the fuck out of me too, especially as a young player, especially as someone trying to prove myself in the league. Where, I mean, being realistic, you're now fucking with my potential future earnings. So even if it's not for anything else from money or anything love of the game, it's just you benched a guy that did nothing wrong. He played well and you benched him. That was my last thought.
Yeah, you know what's funny about that? You would think that, and I could be wrong on this, but the Miami Heat organization, they have their people that they leak information to low key. The Dan Le Batards of the world, the Ara Windermans of the world, even the Barry Jacksons of the world. Now, during this whole time period, I'd like to throw this out to everybody. For those of y'all that have been paying attention even a little bit, has there been a report in the last month and a half, 2 months, where it's the front, or even if Windhorse got information, has there been a report out of any of the beat writers, the insiders, so to speak, about saying, well, the Heat front office believes that the reason Kel'el Ware's minutes have gone down is because his effort has been lacking in practice and blah 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 blah. To the best of my knowledge, I haven't seen any of those reports, and I think that's what makes this so bizarre, because he was hooping, and then suddenly he wasn't. He wasn't even on the floor. I think he played 16 minutes tonight. You know, I mean, you would think that against a team like this, with the players that they have up front, you would want an athletic big playing with them. And it's wild because, like, I'm not trying to hear, oh, well, you can't throw young players out against a team this good, because it's like you're throwing them into the fire. But then again, it's like they threw Jakucionis out there. If he started, right? Did he start tonight?
Yeah.
Got 7 assists. Didn't turn over the ball once. And I'm someone that at least for the time being, I'm a believer in Jakucionis. I believe that once the game slows down for him,
that caveat is insane.
Oh yeah, I mean, once the game slows, I mean, it's a rookie. Like, that's how it is. I mean, Kobe had to go through it. I wrote a blog post about that some time ago.
Yeah, like, we come into the season with no expectations for rookies.
Yeah, I mean,
whatever you do is whatever you do.
Once he gets enough reps, opportunities, stop me if you've heard this before, enough reps and opportunities, and the game slows down for him and he's able to, make mistakes on the job and everything like that, because it's not like this team's contending, then he'll round into a pretty solid player. I think his ceiling is a pretty solid starting point guard for this team. I don't see why he can't be that. I also don't see why he can't be. I also don't see why Kel'el Ware can't be the starting center for this team for the next 9 to 10 seasons. I think it's ironic. Like, if you take a step back and you look at this roster, KP at the 1, Kel'el at the 5, Bam at the 4. Okay, Norm's already in his 30s and Wiggs is already, in that neighborhood. But I mean, theoretically, you got some young talent that if you develop properly, you can do something with. Worst case scenario, flip them for an actual star that wants to leave. But
Miami flip players,
a trade.
Well, I know. This is what, like,
deep end, Kane.
That's my bad. That's my bad.
That's my bad. For both the 2027 and 2028.
With the $2 he said, "Not man." Powell was doing Josh celebrations whole game. Hey, he's one of the players who might actually be here should the Heat decide that they could go get Ja Morant for cheap. But listen, I know a lot of people are, twiddling their thumbs to see kind of how that situation plays out. But that's why y'all come here, so that we can tell y'all how it's going to play out before anybody else does. We are not getting Ja Morant.
Correct.
They're not even going to try. He's going to go to the Milwaukee Bucks for a package that is laughable compared to what Miami could have put on the table.
It's going to be Ryan Rollins and a second-round pick.
They're going to have to put Kyle Kuzma and Kevin Porter Jr. in there, too, to make money work, but it ain't going to matter. It's really
a shooter for an abuser. That will be a pretty hilarious trade for the league. Kevin Porter Jr. should not be in the NBA right now.
They're not going to paint it that way.
Off of my team. That's the question. I'm not talking about Stone.
Why Stone taking so many shots today? Stone,
he's been quiet. I had to throw one.
Charge it to.
I thought he was sober.
Yeah, bro. It's all right. Okay, so yeah, I've had my fun for tonight. Let's go around the horn and you can talk about anything that we didn't talk about tonight. Pick a player, talk about him, pick a topic, talk about it for a little bit, and then we're gonna wrap this game up. I think like I told y'all earlier, I'm done picking the next game for a little while because I believe they're all going to be L's, and I'm not feeling it this season, bro. Like I'm really not in the mood for it. So Stone, what didn't we get to in this show that you would like for us to talk about?
Yeah, you in the mood for something else, though.
He's going to blow that shit out. What the fuck is you talking about?
What is you talking about, Stone? Get me right.
Jimmy Bucket? More like Jimmy. Steph Curry, mid. Draymond Green, we're going to absolutely kill them. They have no.
We are playing the Warriors next, aren't we? We also gonna be watching Jared Stidham start in the playoff game. I will be absent.
Brother,
I will not be there. Somebody said talk about 9. Talk about 9. I'm cool with talking about. Yeah, I'm cool with talking about Pele Larson real quick because I feel like it's been the same story with us the whole time. Like, I don't think there's anybody in this group that does not appreciate what Pele Larson brings to the Miami Heat. I think we've called him a connector. We've called him kind of like a gritty player. He fits the Miami Heat mold. He has done nothing, in my opinion, that should kind of put him on the back burner in terms, if they actually are making the youth movement, then I think Pele Larson is one of the players that they should consider at the forefront of that, because he embodies kind of what they hope to instill as a franchise. Now, yes, there are more talented young guys on this roster. I think Ware for sure is the most talented of the young crop of players that we have. And again, like Kasparas, I have no opinions on him. None. Whatever he does is fine. But right after Ware, I think Pele Larson is kind of the guy where it's like that's who I'll bring back and just kind of like try and find a way to plug him in. Not saying build around him or no stupid shit like that, but like find a way to keep him in the program. Like I like Pele Larson a lot, and especially kind of like when he gets opportunities, he always seems to find the moment. I think somebody hinted at it earlier. Him drawing that offensive foul on Shea late in the game, it was big. And he did, like, that shows that he knows the scouting report. He knew Shea was going to jump into him. And so what he did, he embellished a little bit. He fell on the ground, rolling around. Ow, he killed me. Got the call. So for him to get that call on the MVP shows like a respect for the way that he plays from the referees. And like we have a respect for him here too. So shout out to Pele, bro. Like nobody else is going to talk about Pele though, because that's going to be my role player to talk about it. They might if they want to. I don't know. Shelton, what didn't we get to in the show that you want to get to?
Nikola Jovic.
I didn't think anybody wanted to get to that.
I don't want to talk about him anymore, but I will continue to talk about him as long as he wears the black and red color scheme, which I hope is not much longer. I like, what sample size do we need at this point? Like, how many games is enough games? Like, we're on what, year 4, 5?
Mm-hmm. Year 4.
5? Already extended?
Year 4.
He's shooting 35% from the field this year. He's not fast. He's not tall. He doesn't move the rock. He can't shoot. What does he do? He can't defend. What does he do?
People said he should play point guard.
I remember when people were freaking the fuck out after a game in the Olympics against South Sudan and said, do not include him in the package for Damian Lillard, which if any of those people would like to come forward and apologize profusely, I will not forgive you, but I would like to hear it.
No.
Nasty man, stop
lying in the comments. Not even you would stoop that low, Ricky, even for your son, Nikola Jovic. So, yeah, I mean, I'm just like, again, same thing. I'm tired of seeing this guy. He's in the same camp for me as some of these other players that I don't think deserve minutes anymore. I would much rather see the minutes go to, Kel'el Ware, Pele Larson, Jakucionis, anyone that we don't know the full extent of their capabilities yet. I want to know more about them. I don't need to know more about Drew Smith, Nikola Jovic, Simone Fontecchio, Myron Gardner. I don't need to know more about these players. Put your minutes and your talent on the floor with those guys, please.
Yeah, I agree with that sentiment. And if I think what drives that point home even more so is that Miami isn't good. Like, they are not a good basketball team. So like, cut it out. Let's just stop trying to pretend like you're good. That
like, there's nothing to watch on the year. That's what I'm like. Last little point before, like, there's nothing to watch. So I need something. Like, just give me a smidge of something.
What's so terrible about it too, Shelton, is that they give you something and then they take it away.
Yeah, and they spit on it and step on it and fucking ram their foot into the ground.
It's fucking crazy. Dr. Nasty with the $2 donut, he said, I told y'all need to step forward with that arm hair. What? Brother, my mind doesn't travel to the places that yours does at all. Like, I was going to say not very often, but at all. So I don't understand this reference. It feels freaky to me.
You talking about Dominican baddies from Ozama?
All right.
I feel like there's a hidden slur in there, and I just don't want to repeat the sentence.
You feel me? I feel like it's something in there. But I don't want to explore it any further. King Ricky, any thoughts about basketball?
I'm wearing a robe.
Thank you guys in the comments as always for doing the show, making it much more fun than it would have been without you. Thank y'all for all the birthday love that y'all gave me in the comments. Thank y'all for the donos. Appreciate the guys for pulling up one time for the
Free Palestine.
Thank you to Tyler.
Oh, we're live? Uh-oh. Well, looks like someone's gonna log into my Instagram account from
video, me.
Occupy.
Oh yeah. We packing somebody up tonight.
That's nice.
Hey. Come on in, take your shoes off before we close the door. Few rules, heat packing the air. We about to blow. This the basement, ain't nobody safe. You already know. Grab a seat and kick your feet before you get too comfortable. You want the X's and the O's, the tray, yes and no. Friends in the fold, buses in the hero. Feel it in your soul, and the ring is the goal. But if somebody needs to go, we should've let you know. Going hard for my dogs, it's an everyday thing. Like Jimmy down the lane of 13 on the screen. Whole squad keep it tucked like number 17. Bring your takes and your memes, going hard for the team.